Hi, welcome to Beyond the 9 to 5 with me, Gino. It is
Philosophy Friday!
It's Philosophy Fridays. Here we go. Today we're covering Idealism 101. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. That helps a lot. And without further ado, let's kick it. Idealism. Perfect. And we're going after the traditional idealism, not like, what somebody might call someone in today's day and age an idealist. Like, oh, he's an idealist. He doesn't actually get anything done. No, we're going after the actual philosophical school of thought, Idealism 101, right? So most people attribute the starting of this school of thought to Plato, that homie from ancient Greece, right? And the primary document that people draw from for this school of thought, although the school itself isn't particularly active today, it's kind of evolved into other things like pragmatism and other things, right? So it's not particularly too relevant, but it is where a lot of things have come from. So it's really useful to know idealism, right? From Plato, right? And his primary work being the Republic, at least the primary work that this philosophical school of thought is drawn from, somewhere around 375 BC. Yeah, that's 2,350 years old. Not bad. So it's quite the old document. And what does the Republic have to do with idealism? Well, everything. So the document itself is a Socratic dialogue, right? So what's a Socratic dialogue? Obviously named after Socrates and how he liked to have his lectures. It's basically a conversation that has a lot to do with questioning and figuring out the root cause of things, beliefs, ideals, how they're held, right? So it's kind of questioning so that the group can get to an answer through logic and reason, Socratic dialogue. So in the Republic, it's set during the Peloponnesian War, and it's between Socrates and some Athenians and foreigners, right? So it's kind of important to know it's Socrates and then these other groups of people, primarily Athenians. And it's a discussion on justness and whether the just person, the just man, is happier than the unjust man. So kind of digging into what makes somebody just, unjust, happy, good, virtuous, etc. And to kind of give a little, just clear up some information on idealism, it just holds ideas, thoughts, ideals extremely highly. They are the root of all beauty, good, justness, cohesion in the world. Everything that's universal and eternal, essentially, is ideas, thoughts. It's the only thing that's constant. The world, the physical world, the changing world, the empires, the democracies, all that stuff comes and goes, right? All that stuff changes. So that's not how you should be judging goodness and justness in the terms of idealists. It's all rooted in the ideas, hence idealism. Love, find it in ideas. Pain, you find the solution in ideas. Justness, you gotta have an idea. None of those things can be solved without the proper course through reaching the right idea in terms of how the idealists would see something, right? So circling back to the Republic, essentially it's, like we said, Socrates having this conversation with these Athenians and foreigners and about what makes a just state, just man, unjust man, whether who's happier, right? So at the end of the document, at the end of the book, at the end of the Socratic dialogue, essentially they come to a utopian city-state named Callipolis. It's named Callipolis, this utopian city-state, right? And it's ruled by, get this is probably my favorite part of the whole thing, a Philosopher King. Philosopher King. How that would work specifically, I don't know. I don't think it goes into specifics within the Republic. I've read it once a while ago. I should probably read it again. But Philosopher King, right? But that's just the conclusion that they reached at the end of that dialogue. I think the reasoning behind that would be having somebody that's focused on, in an idealist mind, the ideas, the thoughts, the things that are universal and true and eternal. Having somebody at the forefront of the government that influences your reality would have the best effect, right? Because if you think that the ideas are the only things that can reach true goodness, true virtue, true justness, the only things that are eternal, having somebody that's heading the government focusing on those, and therefore being able to influence the rest of the reality to kind of mimic and or reflect that is what the idealists would say, right? Would be the best case scenario. So hopefully this gave you guys a little bit of an idea on idealism. Hopefully this gave you guys a little bit of an idea on idealism. Idea on idealism. Anywho, this is Philosophy Fridays. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel immensely. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope the rest of your day is absolutely beautiful. This is Beyond the 9 to 5 with Gino. Kick it, guys.